You're right guys, Clinicality here, back with another FIFA 16 Ultimate Team player review. Today we've got the second in-form Kevin Gameiro from Sevilla. He scored 2 goals in their 2-1 win over Malaga last weekend, in which I'm pretty sure they both ended up with 10 players left on the pitch at the end of the game. But anyway, this is the team we used him in, fairly standard Liga BBVA team without the superstars. It's actually a really nice team to use. Rakitic in particular played absolutely incredible, and the partnership of Gameiro and Benzema was nice as well. In terms of player instructions, I didn't change anything. I felt like he was pretty good as he was. He worked pretty well with the standard player instructions, so I wouldn't change anything. But obviously you can muck around with it if you want. We played 6 games, it says 7, one of them did disconnect right at the start. We managed to pick up 8 goals and get 3 assists, which isn't a bad return for a striker. He cost us 29,000 coins, which for a second in-form 82 rated card is not too bad, and it means most of you can go out and pick this guy up, and so he is very affordable. Now base stats, he has 82 pace, 82 dribbling, 85 shooting, 40 defending, 80 passing and 72 physical. Onto the in-game stats now, and he has some really nice ones. 91 attacking positioning standing out of course, 89 agility is not bad either to go with his 85 balance. He does however only have 69 strength. Onto the skill attributes, loads of greens in there, 85 short passing standing out, 88 finishing as well. That is really nice to have. 77 shot power, he has 84 volleys as well. He's 5'10", right footed, medium work rates, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and he has the outside foot shot trait to go with it all. Jumping into the clips now, and I'm going to start off talking about this guy's positioning because he loves being inside the box, in particular the 6-yard box. He is a real goal poacher, loves getting into that position for a tap-in. Him and Benzema both seem to set up each other a lot of the times, just like this one here, for sweaty goals, just because they both love getting inside that 6-yard box. When he gets in those positions, of course, he can finish as well. 88 finishing, really nice. And he has a good long shot on him as well. In particular, his finesse shot, both up close and at range. Finesse shot is really good on him. Now, that's not to say you cannot hit drilled shots with him, because you definitely can. But his finesse shots are really nice in particular. And I definitely recommend having a go from range with him because he is really fun to use. On top of him being in the position to tap it in himself, he is also able to provide a decent pass into his fellow striker. In this case, obviously it was Benzema, and he did it time and time again, getting into dangerous positions and providing passes to his fellow striker. Now, one downfall of his card is his long passing. Obviously you don't expect to be making all that many long passes, but if you did try to, they weren't very good, they were pretty poor. When he had the ball at his feet, his dribbling was pretty decent. Obviously, it wasn't the best in the world, but it wasn't too bad either, and his high agility made it fairly easy to turn past players. The lack of skill moves, however, did seem to put a dampener on this guy's card. If he'd have had 4-star skills, he could have got himself out of a lot of tricky situations that he just wasn't able to get out of with his 3-star. On top of his 3-star skills, he only has 3-star weak foot, and that was one of the biggest downfalls of this guy's card because he was so impressive on his right foot, but when he got on his left, most of the time it was pretty average. I did manage to score a couple goals on his left foot that looked pretty decent, but for the most part, he did hit a lot of shots wide with his left. And the other real downfall of his card is his pace. It says 82 on the card, it felt more like about 70, was really slow, and in particular his 85 acceleration definitely didn't feel like that at all. Now, over the 6 games, he picked up an average match rating of 8.3. That is not too bad, but it's not brilliant either. And I would definitely say with this guy, you get what you pay for. He is cheap for a reason. Yes, he can score goals, but he is a very average striker. In terms of pros, I put his finishing as you'd expect with an 85 shooting stat. It is really nice. His long shots as well, also on there, really good. Short passing was very accurate as well. And lastly, his positioning, probably his best stat. He's always inside the box looking for the tap-in. Cons, I've put his pace, very disappointing. His long passing as well, really inaccurate. 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot are the last 2 that I've put on there. 3-star skill moves, as I said before, definitely could have done with 4-star, would have got him out of a lot of situations. Overall, I've given him a 7 out of 10. He isn't the most extravagant player in the world, and he's not going to score you wonder goals every single game. But he is a solid striker and he gets the job done. He's fairly easy to use as well because of his positioning. He will naturally get himself into dangerous areas and score goals for you. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on the video. subscribe for more. I have another player review coming out tomorrow. Other than that though, I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.